Is she to be buried in a Christian burial that willfully seeks her own salvation?
I tell thee she is, and therefore make her grave straight. The crowner hath sat on her and finds a Christian burial.
How can that be, unless she drowned herself in her own defense?
Why, 'tis found so.
It must be si offendendo. It cannot be else. For here it lies the point. If I drown myself wittingly, it argues an act. That an act hath three branches. It is to act, to do, to perform. Our gal, she drowned herself wittingly.
Nay, but hear you, good man Delver.
Give me leave, here lies the water. Good here, and drowned himself. It is, will he, nil he goes, mark you that. But if the water comes to him, and drown him, he drowns not himself, our gal, he that is not guilty of his own death, shortens not his own life.
But is this law?
Ah, Mary isn't Crowner's quest law.
Will you have the truth on it? If this had not been a gentlewoman, she would have been buried out a Christian burial.
They are sheep. Seek out assurance. In that, I will speak to this fellow. Whose grave this, sirrah? Mine, sir. Oh, a pit of clay, for to be made, for such a guest is meet. I think it be thine indeed, for thou liest in it. You lie out on, sir, and therefore it is not yours. For my part, I do not lie in it, and yet it is mine. Thou dost lie in it. To be in it, and say it shine. 'Tis for the dead, not for the quick, therefore you liest. 'Tis a quick lie, sir. 'Twill again for me to you. What man dost thou dig it for? For no man, sir. What woman then? For none neither. Who is it to be buried in it? One that a woman, sir, but rest her soul, she's dead. Whose was it? A whoreson. Mad fellows it was. Whose do you think it was? Nay, I know not. A pestilence on him for a mad rogue. A porrid, a flagon of Rhenish on my head once. This same skull, sir, was Yorick's skull, the king's jester. This? Even that. Let me see. Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him, Horatio, a fellow of infinite jest, of most excellent fancy. He hath borne me on his back 1,000 times. And now, how, aboard in my imagination it is, my gorge rims at it. Here hung those lips, and I have kissed, I know not how oft. Where be you, my bridge? Now, your gambols, your songs, your flashes of merriment, and that were wont to set the table on a roar. Not one now to mock your own gritty, quite chap-fallen. Now get you my lady's chamber and tell her, let her paint itch too sick, this favor she must come to her laugh in that.
What ceremony else?
Her obsequies have been as far and large as we have warranties. Her death was doubtful, and but that great command o'erweighs the order, she should in ground unsanctified have lodged till the last trumpet. For charitable prayers, shards, flints, pebbles should be thrown on her. Yet here she is allowed her virgin krantz, her maid instruments, and the bringing home of bell and burial.
Must there be no more done?
No more be done. We should profane the service of the dead to sing a requiem and such rest to her as to peace-parted souls.
Lay her I the earth, and from her fair and unpolluted flesh may violets spring. I tell thee, churlish priest, a ministering angel shall my sister be when thou liest howling.
What? The fair Ophelia?
Oh, treble woe, fall 10 times treble on that cursed head, whose wicked deed thy most ingenious sense deprived thee of. Hold off the earth a while, till I have caught her once more in my arms. Now pile your dust upon the quick and dead, till of this flat a mountain you have made, to o'ertoppled Pelion, or the skyest head of blue Olympus.
What is he whose grief bears such an emphasis, whose phrase of sorrow conjures the wandering stars, and makes them stand like wonder-wounded hearers? This is I, Hamlet the Dane!
Devil take thy soul!
Thou prayest not well, I prithee take thy fingers from my throat, for thou, I am not splendid and rash, yet I something most dangerous than me, which let thy wiseness fear hold off my hand. Whoa, whoa, whoa!